Shocktober sale on the Kino Lorber website. They're an awesome company that puts out a lot of like diverse titles as far as like blu-ray classics, horror movie classics, box sets of TV shows, TV movies, all kinds of different stuff, and they're really getting to some awesome 4Ks and stuff. So let's get into my picks, my suggestions, my recommendations for the Kino Lorber Shocktober sale. And my first one is a movie that is, I guess it's a 90s cult film. I don't know if it's a classic, but it's a fun movie. And it's called Career Opportunities with Jennifer Connelly and Frank Welly. Frank Welly, if you don't know who that is, he was the guy that was being yelled at by Samuel Jackson in Pulp Fiction, and he's right here hanging out with Jennifer Connelly. So basically he gets a job at Target and works overnight. She's like the rich girl in town and decides to run away from home. Her home life's not that great, so she locks herself in Target. They run into each other, they hang out, they goof around. Then there's some stupid criminals that show up and want to rob the Target. Her family is looking for her. She's missing. Jennifer Connelly's missing. Mayhem ensues. It's a comedy. It's written by John Hughes. And so there's a lot of fourth wall breaking like a Ferris Bueller. So if you're into that kind of stuff and you want to go back to some nostalgic Target in the 1990s, Career Opportunities is the one for you. My next one is a silent film from 1927. Crazy. This movie is almost 100 years old now, but it's one of the first science fiction movies, Metropolis. And this is the complete Metropolis. 25 minutes of newly discovered footage. This is the 2010 restoration of Metropolis. It is the definitive edition of Fritz Lang's science fiction masterpiece. I saw this movie in one of my first film classes along with Blade Runner, and I was blown away by both, and this movie is still influential to today. Star Wars got a lot of their visuals from this. Any science fiction epic, really epic movie period, actually probably got inspiration from Metropolis. I highly recommend. Give it a shot. Even if you're not a silent film fan, I think that you can get something out of it. My next one is The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. This one was a new discovery this year, and this performance by Jodie Foster is just one for the books, guys. I mean, she's great in Taxi Driver, but in this movie, she takes it to another level. And Martin Sheen is so creepy in this. It's a little fun movie. I won't spoil too much because I think it's best to go in blind, but I definitely recommend Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. My next one is a Robert Altman film and an adaptation of a Philip Marlowe detective mystery starring Elliot Gould, The Long Goodbye. This movie, another new discovery. Starts out a little slow, not a lot of dialogue, but some great visuals of LA. Kind of sets up, it's pure 70s, pure 70 vibe. I believe this movie came out, 1973. I won't give away too much, but this has one of the best endings of a film that I've ever seen. The ending scene was so awesome, so rewarding. And we got the alternate cover here. It's a great set. This is a 4K remaster. It's definitely worth picking up. My last one, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 4K from Kino Lorber. To me, this is one of the best 4K restorations of this year. It's definitely got to be nominated for whatever award there is for that. But this is a great set. A lot of special features. All the special features are new to me. I didn't have it on Blu-ray, but I'm sure there's nothing totally new. But the restoration is just fantastic. I felt like I was watching a film print. It was so good. Dolby Vision, one of the best of the year. Donald Sutherland, Leonard Nimoy's in this, and a young Jeff Goldblum. This movie is great. Definitely check it out. Go and again, I know it's been out a while, but if you haven't seen it, go in as blind as you can. Anyway, those are my picks for the Kino Lorber Shocktober sale. Let me know below what you guys picked up, and I'll do a video of what I pick up. This has been Return of the Disc. I'm Dan. For more Return of the Disc, visit returnofthedisc.com. Check out the audio version of today's show, available on all major podcast platforms. And be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel.